was a fundamental technology difference, but they look very different. And this presented a challenge to marketing. So whereas with an incremental product, it's not hard for marketing to actually convey to customers why they should be looking at this product. Bigger bag, yeah, I see that. I like that. Okay, I can work with that. But the Dyson, okay, there's no bag. Okay, so how does it? Where's the dirt go from the floor? You know, I don't follow. How does it work? So it's more of a challenge to marketing. Customers have to be educated, convinced of the benefits at the outset. So there is more of a challenge. There's more cost associated with at the outset with marketing a revolutionary product, because you have to show, demonstrate, bring your customers and new customers with you to show why this odd-looking thing with these features that you've never seen before actually is something that you should be investing your money in. So the revolutionary product is tougher because you typically require more invention at the beginning. That often means more money invested, and you need to be prepared to defend it or protect it if it's a trade secret. Okay, it's fundamentally different, which can be great, but that does present the challenge for marketing, which means you have to put more time and money into marketing the product to actually demonstrate to your prospective customers why they should be going for it. But if you're successful, as Dyson have been, you can see they really swept the market with that product and took a huge market share very, very quickly. So they invested a lot of money, but they really did reap the benefits. So a service analogy, you know, an incremental would be, you know, when you go to surgery, and rather than putting a stethoscope to your chest or whatever it might be, the GP has got a bit of tech on the desk. And says, oh, I don't do that anymore, I've got this thing. You know, don't worry, it's just the same. It's just rather than me listening or me pumping up your sleeve with the cuff with one of these, the machine does it. Don't worry about it. Fine, I can see that. That's an incremental movement. The revolution would be when you say, oh, I want to come to see you to have my blood pressure checked, and say, oh, you know, no, you don't need to come and see me. You know, have one of these and just plug it into your mobile phone. How does that work? You're the doctor and you're down there. The idea is it's telemedicine. It actually sends the measurement by text message or email or whatever it might be, and you don't actually need to go to the GP surgery. So that's revolutionary, and you can imagine patients initially being very concerned about that, not having the face-to-face with the GP. How's that going to work? Are you still going to understand my health problems? Yes, it's a different approach. Revolutionary, but requires much more selling to the patients as to why it's a good thing. So revolutionary products are great, but they come with the requirement for investment in one number of areas. Okay. So when you're thinking about developing a new product, and this slide really does work on the basis that it's not just yourself, that you have a team of colleagues, the people who work for you or work with you, maybe partners. Who do you include? The traditional way of doing this is you just get the so-called R&D people or the boffins together in a room and they come up with something. Now, the problem with that is that boffins love technology and love advanced stuff. And that can be on service delivery or on product. And they'll tend to go for something which, you know, looks very nice, very interesting to work on, very interesting to develop, but it might not be manufacturable. And that happens very frequently. That R&D come up with a product that actually is a real pig to manufacture, or is so tricky, requires so much jigs and fixtures and other machines to manufacture it, that actually it elevates the cost of manufacture to the point where it's really difficult to make profit from the price that you can sell it at. And it's often, you know, really, really outweighs the cost of dragging a couple of manufacturing people, well-experienced manufacturing people, out of the manufacturing process, and to say, what do you think about this? And they say, well, if you do it like that, you know, that makes it tricky. Why don't you do this? It's going to be so much easier for us to, you know, to stick it together or whatever it might be. And it can save you a tremendous amount of money in the long term because it can reduce your costs. And in some cases, it might even improve the reliability of the product. Because if you're asking your manufacturing staff to do things which they're familiar with, familiar processes, then it's more likely that they will be able to do them in a repeatable and reproducible way, keeping the product or service quality up. So, yeah, it ensures that your prototype or your design evolves into something you can actually build and test, you know, repeatedly and at a sensible price. And in terms of service, you know, that the analogy there is that by including, it's very easy to say, okay, we're going to create a new support service for elderly people, for giving them some kind of support in the home. And it would be very easy to sit in an ivory tower and dream up that support structure. Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. That's going to do what they need. But by bringing in the individuals, the carers, whoever it might be, who actually visit on a daily basis, they might say, well, that's great, but you've got a couple of issues with that. And you know, it might be that their input will save a lot of embarrassment in terms of having a service which really isn't practically deliverable or is very costly to do so. Or indeed, that the end customer doesn't find satisfactory. So involve people closer to the chalk face.